Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be doing gameplay with the brand new GOAT HAKEEM OLAJUWON. The fact that somebody already has this card is kind of insane to me. Shout out to my guy Tank for letting me use his account to record this video. I would not recommend going for this card by any means. I don't think that is a smart decision. I think it is a lot of money. He told me this only cost him $300 plus $300 plus 4 million MT in packs. That's pretty spectacular if that's the case, because that's $300 would get him 6 goat pieces from the HOF boxes, in addition to the free goat piece. So that's another 7. That's 7, but that means he pulled 13 goat pieces and 4 million MT. If that is true, that's a very, very good rate of pulling goat pieces compared to what they've been in packs. So maybe 2K raised the MT rates, or maybe he got extremely lucky. I don't know. That's just what he told me. I still think personally this card, you have to have a ton of MT saved up to have any chance at getting him. Plus you have to spend a ton of money to get him. Even if it was that price, I still wouldn't do it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just too much. That being said, the card is insane. 99 everything, 7-footer, every single legend badge. The stats and badges are broken. And the thing is, his animations might be better than the stats and badges. He has the jump shot. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know, the Bob Pettit, Glenn Rice, Patty Mills base, Colin Sexton upper shot, the shot, as I call it, the best shot in the game. My favorite jumper in my team the past 2 years. I think pretty much everybody's favorite jumper in my team the last couple of years, to be totally honest. Fastest jumper in the game, extremely, not just tough to contest, but easy to green, smooth, consistent, high level, great shot. With Colin Sexton upper as well, that means he's got the best Pro 2 fade in the game. I just love Colin Sexton upper so much. Off the catch, the jumper can be a little inconsistent if you're lagging, if your internet isn't very good. It is tough, but if you got good internet and your game's playing smoothly and stuff, this card can be an absolute OP ridiculous shot creator. He's like a 7-foot Pettit. Yes, he's a little bit undersized power forward position compared to some of the glitchy, ridiculous giant power forwards you can run, but a guy of HAKEEM's stature who's moving like this at this point in the year, with this type of a jump shot, I mean, he's the best, right? He's one of the best cards in the game. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Am I spending money on him regardless? No. Is he amazing? Absolutely. Very excited to use him 100%. Would I ever consider spending money to get him? No. So with that being said, let's hop into a game. See what HAKEEM can do. Okay, I was gonna say good contest first possession by HAKEEM, but apparently not. We're going up against somebody who is has the gamer tag of a WNBA player. So there you go. Downhill drive here, out to HAKEEM immediately. Obviously, being guarded by Dikembe is probably about as good of a card as you're going to get matched up with in terms of a big, versatile, athletic power forward. That was a terrible release by me. You got best jumper in the game, and I just butchered the shot. That's not a great start. Gonna hopefully have a better start than, or a better game than that start for sure. That's a really nice mid-range pull-up, and that's a bucket. And you know what? We're down 5-0 immediately. He greened a contested, fading through with Ben, and then greens that mid-range, and I miss wide open, and there you go. 5-0, just like that. That's how that goes, I guess. Come off the screen, stop and pop. Nice little peek, green bean. That shot is so elite. What a shot by HAKEEM OLAJUWON. He gets on the board with his first 3-ball of the game. We needed it too, because you can't just be starting down 5-0 and having nothing else going. That's another mid-range. There you go. Mid-range jumpers are really hard to stop, man. They absolutely are. I think they're probably one of the most efficient shots in the game in terms of just pure makeability. But out to our popper again. We're going to go behind the back, hopefully get a good screen, and we're going to get ourselves another open 3. And HAKEEM's going to drill it. The movement of this card is unbelievable, of course. Now, that's not unique, but the jumper being this good with the movement is a bit unique. It's really unique to basically him and Bob Pettit when it comes to cards that are this versatile, and HAKEEM is going to be something special, man. Can we get a contest on a mid-range though, man? Like, I guess I got to click on and jump there. Didn't even think he was going to go shoot that shot initially on that possession, but I guess that's what this person that's what this person is desiring doing on every single possession. This game is just shooting mid-ranges. So try to burst downhill all the way past Dikembe, windmill slam, and HAKEEM is looking devious so far. Definitely one of the best cards in the game. You can immediately tell that. He's got everything in the book when it comes to the skill set to be one of the best cards in my team. That should be contested, and that should be his first miss, and it is. Beautiful stuff. Throw it up to KD. Now KD to Dikembe, or to HAKEEM, relax. Being guarded by Dikembe, I should say. We got that Colin Sexton fade. Nice Pro 2, and that is... Gotta green it. I like the shot, though. I love the shot, honestly. He missed it, but it's a really nice high percentage shot, and HAKEEM's movement is looking exceptional. The animations are looking absolutely insane, just like I anticipated that they would. And man, he's looking like one of the best cards in the game so far. I am not disappointed through 2.5 minutes of gameplay, despite the fact that we only have 8 points. But hey, let's see if we can keep it going. Not totally sure why we're sitting in this timeout for this long. I mean, maybe his mom called him to have to go do something or something. I don't know. He's got a next-gen street TV. Is this a Twitch streamer, or what is the TV? Anyways, please don't call another timeout. Can we just play the game? I don't know what you're doing. It's just like stalling it out for no reason. Angel McCautry. Why is that your name? I'm so confused why this person's gamer tag is an NBA, it is a WNBA player, but I guess there you go. Good defense here. I need some really quality defense from KD here. He hasn't played much so far. There you go. That's the quality defense that we're looking for. And we'll just get the ball in and run the floor and settle into our offense again. Back it out. Try to drive the ball all the way downhill. Obviously, I could go up with that, but that's not really the goal. It's not his gameplay. You know what I mean? I'm going to try to blow by here. We'll try to blow by if we can. And there you go. Oh my goodness, HAKEEM. Oh, he didn't get a dunk, but that's still a really nice blow by. I'll take the blow by animation again. The speed and the off the dribble ability and the really everything that this card does at an incredible level he is a valuable card. I would not spend money on him, but I could totally see the argument for him being, it's kind of like PETIT at small forward in that, yes, he's smaller than the consensus best guys, but his jumper's better than all of them. Is he the best at power forward the way that I would say that PETIT is at small forward? Probably not. I think Invincible Wemby and Goat Yao just have to be better because of their size speed combination, but I'd say he's better than Kareem, better than D-Rob, better than a lot of those guys, better than an Invincible Shaq or an Invincible KP or somebody like that. And I gotta green that, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far out of this card, to be honest. The jumper is just spectacular. Goodness gracious, I cannot tell y'all enough how good this shot is. And you do it with every single legend badge and every single stat of 99 and all that, and it's one of the best cards in the game. The only cards better than him are probably, that was great defense, by the way, and probably should have been a steal for Braun. But the only cards better, I think, really are Invincible Yao, or Invincible Wemby, and Goat Yao. I really think those are gonna be the only two guys at the power forward position better. And really not just the power forward position, like maybe the center position too. I feel like with center, size matters a bit more because you're playing against more 7'3", 7'4" guys, and if you're not that size, then you probably don't want to play center. But that's the thing, you just don't play this card at center. You play him at power forward. Even if you're one of those people with the best team literally in the game, you play Wemby and Yao as your centers and you play HAKEEM at power forward and you're just fine. He's still one of the very best cards in the game. He absolutely plays in the best team in the game. He's just not worth spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars on. I think both things can be true. You know what I mean? So very solid gameplay so far for HAKEEM. I'd like to get him one more bucket here in the second quarter if we could, but I really liked what I've seen. I think he's done a lot of great things on the court. I don't know why this guy's pausing me. I don't know. Maybe it's because this team is crazy. I wouldn't blame him, to be honest, if that's the case, because the team is insane. That is for sure. But one more bucket with HAKEEM if we can. I'm actually gonna try to go like pick and roll here and throw like a backdoor lob, see if he can catch a contact. Oh, that would have been so clean. He almost contact dunked all over Dikembe's face. That would have been ridiculous. That would have been a nasty one to end the video on, but we'll go pick and pop instead this time. Drive the ball, D-Fox crossover, dribble penetrate as best you can. Got no dribble penetration at all, actually, really. So boom. I'm really bad at this game when it comes to dribbling sometimes. Like sometimes I'm good at dribbling and sometimes I'm decidedly not. And that was a possession where I was decidedly not. But there's the three ball. That's much better. 16 points, 5 of 9, 4 of 8 from 3. HAKEEM OLAJUWON is special. That's all I got to say. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.